Hello guys, here we have an Xbox controller, just a normal controller with nothing on it. And today I got the ExtremeRate trigger stops. So this is going to be an honest review, there's no sponsorships. So as you can see, this is what the Xbox controller looks like without any trigger stops. Now it's time to unbox the ExtremeRate trigger stops. Here's what the installation guide looks like in case any of you guys needed it. So it comes with a nice little manual. Here we have the trigger stops. They have a nice grippy and rubber finish on them, and it feels very nice in hand. They also gave us a prying tool to help us pry off those side panels on the controller. And here is the actual little tiny plastic pieces that actually do the trigger stopping. They were also nice enough to give me two sets of them, so in case one of them broke, I could replace it easily. Now time to assemble these very quickly. When you slide that button over, what it basically does is it adds a little plastic piece to stop the triggers from connecting to the motherboard all the way to 100%. Instead, it's at around at 40 to 50%. The grippy texture of a rubber also feels very nice to hold in hand, much better than the normal ones. Now let's test this out on a few games and see if the trigger stops are even worth it. So I decided to test out these trigger stops on Gears of War 5, Valorant, and a little bit of Fortnite. I loaded up a custom because I don't really have Xbox Live, so I went ahead and played in the AI lobby, and the trigger stops actually do work really nice. The trigger stops feel much better than the normal trigger, and I actually really like this. Now let's test it out on some Valorant. I don't really play Valorant on console, so I'm just gonna show you guys what it looks like to do a tutorial with them. I really like these trigger stops. It almost feels like I'm playing on mouse and keyboard, and I really like them. Overall, I feel like these triggers give you an advantage over people who don't have these. Now, time to make some kids on Fortnite rage quit. Now, these kids obviously don't know the level of skill we're about to encounter. This is gonna be so easy. Overdone.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f'd up.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Now these trigger stops work really good in game, and you can change it between normal triggers and trigger stops. But one thing I do not like about them is that you can't use them on games like Rocket League, Minecraft, and overall many driving games, because to accelerate you need to put the triggers all the way down. Which it's useful because it comes with a switch, so you can switch between FPS and racing. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys.